Hello, beautiful moon comrades, fellow lunar babies. Adrian here from Ancient Great Life. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome to my heart. And if you're coming back, welcome back to my heart. And this is your 18th till 24 May 2020 love reading. Of course, whenever you look at it, it's the right time for you to be looking at it. Before we start, let's just connect in our heart space. So take a nice deep breath in together. And release into peace and love and let it go. Okay? Whatever doesn't serve us positively, we just let it go. Alright. It's my beautiful spray that I make. Palo Santo, rosemary, and there's some for you, there's some for me. Some crystals for our space. Love. Okay. So I'm going to draw cards while I speak to you because we're speaking about love. And I mean, what is more important than love? We're not going to waste our time. We're speaking about love. You look at that card that came right out there. And these oracle cards, we're going to look at them at the end of your reading. Let me just move this over here now. So we're going to look at this at the end of your reading, Cancer. And see what's happening for you, what's happening for you, what's happening for you. I do invite you to follow me on Facebook or on Instagram. I go live there quite often, posting, motivational posts for you as often as I can to keep you positive. I mean, why not? Life is a beautiful, beautiful thing, but sometimes it gets a bit tough and we need a bit of a reminder of the fact that we are blessed. And that is what, that's my vibe. That's what I do. All right. And sometimes I need it as well myself because I'm also a Cancerian and sometimes life gets you a little bit down. So, I motivate others, they motivate me, platform of love and light. If it resonates with you, you're more than welcome to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell next to it. Today is Tuesday, so on Tuesdays, every Tuesday, there's, the readings are coming out for the water sign. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Tuesdays are your days. Alright, so if you want to have a reading from me every Tuesday, you go ahead and you hit that subscription button over there. Oh, this is nice. Okay. This is nice. Alright, let's see. What we're going to do is, I'm just going to draw for you also a oracle card, and this is, of course, it can be you, it can be the other person. Sun, moon, rising for Cancer. Whatever resonates with you, accept it in your heart, and whatever doesn't resonate with you, you release it with peace and love and you let it go. Okay? Alright. Ooh. Let's see. Rhodochrosite. Acceptance. Okay? So, Cancer, here's the thing, and this is something I can sometimes, have challenges in my own life with as well. The sooner you can accept whatever it is, for whatever it is, the sooner you can start enjoying a more enriching experience of life. Okay? Sometimes we really hold ourselves back in life quite a lot by trying to hold on to something that, that was probably meant for only a season. But I do feel this has got more to do with love inside of the heart. So, I feel that you all might have already met someone. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see what's happening over here. So you might have already met someone, especially if I look at these cards. But there's a bit of stubborn pride happening over here. Not wanting to be the one to make the first move. Not wanting to be the one that's, if somebody's going to be hurt this time, it's not going to be you. It ain't going to be you. Not you. And you think of this as absolute wisdom. Interesting. I do see that you had to get out of a lot of, sort of maybe situations in the past that it's almost like you might have had some repeating patterns that you got yourself stuck again and again. And you didn't really want to repeat that again. And there's almost like a little bit of like a backdoor suspicion happening on in your mind in like an ongoing basis, you know. So and you want to be careful about that, because it's almost like if somebody does something, you know, yet, for example, you may think that they were flirting with you, or they were kind of like, you know, having an interest in you, and then maybe they withdraw a little bit, and you starting to fabricate, let's say, formulate the whole story in your mind, which may or may not be true. All right. But I do see you coming out of that. You're coming out of that space where you, or for many of you, have really kind of healed from that space, quite victoriously so, very beautiful, that you don't sort of see some sort of lurking danger in everything somebody else does. I feel that for many of you, you would have also accepted maybe, you know, you had like a crush on somebody, or really had there were some real strong feelings there, and thought, you know, maybe it's never going to happen, and realized that, you know, let's be friends, you know. You kind of saw the value in maintaining that friendship, in maybe practicing a little bit of social distancing, you know, not pushing things, seeing where they lead. And it's you can almost say throwing caution to the wind, but it's more like having a faith in the universe. If it's meant to be, it will happen, and if it's not meant to be, then that's also okay, you know. Maybe it was just meant to be a little adventure. You're really stepping away from so many of those patterns that could have, you know, that weren't really serving you in the best way before. Um, wow, it's wow, it's wow. Wow, you're literally stepping away from those non-serving thoughts, beliefs, patterns about yourself, and you're stepping into this new sort of space, into this new sort of you. And when you do this, love will come to you inevitably. And I do feel money too. Some of you are concerned about the funds, about the coin. Um, there's a beautiful there's sort of like a new love coming your way. Yeah, it's almost like it boom 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 kind of boomerangs into the space, but it's when you really least expect it. I feel for many of you, you've kind of stepped away from this love thing, you know. Be it that you are with someone, be it that you're alone, be it that you're in a situation that isn't quite working, or you know, somebody's maybe been stringing you along, or maybe you were the one who was doing the stringing along with yourself, because you know, that person was probably never that serious about you in any case, but you were hopeful. A lot of sort of toxic situations there where you kept yourself a little bit in bondage, and you stepping away from that. You're like, you know, I'm done with this nonsense. I'm done. I'm done as in done with this nonsense. Okay. Wow. But as you're stepping away, it's literally like that beautiful love possibility that has always been available to you, that you might have always thought was just like a pie in the sky. It's like it's in the stopping trying, and this is where you now, it kind of just comes to you. Okay. And it's so amazing, even though it comes to you, I feel a lot of you might have actually sort of driven very beautiful situations into the ditches before, overthinking, worrying too much, sort of crippling situations that could have been really, really good because of yourself, because of your own sort of mind and insecurities, and still need to grow. And for many of you, you're kind of starting over, you know, you're starting new. Um, you're stepping away from whatever it is that you need to step away from. And if that means that, you know, you have to, I don't know, close your social media accounts, that's what it means. If it means that, say something like maybe like your Facebook account, if it means that you close it down so you're rid of that sort of line before without offending anybody, because you're coming from more wisdom here. Then you'll do that, you'll just start over, you'll just start new, and you're going forward quite boldly. You're really like a force to be reckoned with going forward. But the wonderful thing about you going forward is the reason why you're this force to be reckoned with is because you really know who you are. Okay, that card fell there. Let's put it where it fell. Let's get to your clarifiers. This is so sexy. All right. So, let's just see what we have here. You met your person. You met your person. You know who this person is. I do feel that some of you this love thing can take you a little bit by surprise. So it's not really quite a stranger. It's not really somebody out of your league, but you just didn't expect to have anything with this person. And so when it comes across, it's almost like you have to double step back and you go like, what? You know? You didn't see this one coming. You did not. You did not. This one is going to take you by beautiful surprise. Wow. And it's almost like this person says, like, did you never understand how I felt about you? Like, and you can honestly say, no, I didn't. And it's beautiful because this person realized that, that you need some time. Yeah. You don't expect it, but it works out so well. Overcoming all those crippling sort of, thought patterns, beliefs, things holding you back in life. And together with this person, there is so much healing that's taking place. It's almost like you're going to the space where, and I want you to understand exactly what I mean. There's a lot of emotion that comes out with the two of you together. Could be the other person, but I feel it's more on your side. A lot of really deep hurts that are so deep you don't even know that they're there. Okay? And it could be seen as quite harrowing. I feel that that there's those periods where you really break down and you just cry. I feel for many of you, you felt that you had to be strong for such a long period of time that you suppressed all these emotions, and it's almost like this raging sort of like like when you have a steam cooker and it's on boil, and if somebody accidentally opens the lid, the whole thing just goes straight through and it takes the whole ceiling out. So I feel that you're having that sort of experience coming, and it's sudden and it's intense, but you're inside the arms of this person who's holding you, and you can finally let go. And as you let go, together the two of you just bolt forward, and it is so positive. All right, so this one really takes you by surprise, but it's this is the wonderful thing when the universe lines something up for you. It's so amazing that when you actually tell somebody the story afterwards and they were not there, they may even think like, is he or is she fabricating it a little bit? It sounds too perfect. All right, so going forward, I do feel that you come into a wonderful situation. It's really brings some very deep inner healing for you, and even though it's very intense, it's a very safe healing. It's those underlying things that you need to get over, that you didn't know that you need to get over, that you actually getting to clear out, and it will change everything. It will change your whole life in abundantly beautiful ways, and so it is. Okay. Look at what your oracle card is saying. Transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. And it's not only about being right. There's such a powerful question in the book. For those of you that might know it, it's called A Course in Miracles, and there's a question in there that really gets one thinking, and it's asking, would you rather be happy or would you rather be right? Because being right is and wrong are subjective terms, and they change all the time. So a better question would be is what is right and what is wrong for you in love and in life and in your heart, in your choices. Beautiful. In all tests of character, when two viewpoints are pitted against each other, in the final analysis, the thing that will strike you the most is not who was right or who was wrong, strong or weak, wise or foolish, but who went to the greater length in considering the other person's perspective. It's that heart connection, eh? Don't you agree? Universe. Wow. It was unexpected. You see, I'm a busybody. That's why I love doing tarot, because you don't know what's going to come out. And I love that. And I thank you for letting me share that with you. Love, honor, and respect you. Thank you so much for forming part of my life. Okay. Follow me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram. If you want to have a personal detailed reading, $12 for 30 minutes downloadable reading. And subscribe to the channel if it resonates with you. Every Tuesday there's a reading coming out for the water sign, so Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And see you next week. Namaste. Goodbye, you beauties.